Hey everyone, how's it going? Five Finger Shuffle. We are back here with another video, and oh my god, do we have an update for you guys? I have been waiting up tonight, waiting for the information to come out for tomorrow's patch, but special thanks to, who was it? Shinkuru from my Discord channel has let me know that this was sitting in the notes already, and I hadn't even seen it yet because I was waiting until reset before even looking. So here we are. Guild Wars are officially coming out. Let's take a look at these developer notes really quick here. First major update we want to introduce is the Guild War system. So finally, after all this time, Guild Wars are coming. I'm super hyped. I've played other games like this in the past, and I always enjoyed Guild Wars. I am super excited because we have two guilds in the Shufflers community already, and whether you guys are with us or against us, it's going to be a lot of fun to fight you guys, especially as our guild levels up a little bit. We do have a lot of earlier game players, but I do plan on pushing it a little more competitive, at least in the main guild. So we'll have to see what happens. Another thing that we've been kind of looking toward is we will finally be implementing chat features to the game along with our new Guild War content. So this is not only going to include guild chat, but this is also going to have like a global chat as well. So that's really nice. I know a lot of people have really wanted that. One of the main things that we had in that we talked about was creating our own community because there was no chat system. So we've got like 150 people in our Discord and super active, and I love it. But it will be nice to have another way of communicating with the in-game chat. So that's always nice. Aside from new features, we're also determined to streamline hero development, farming equipment, overall player growth. For instance, in one of our past updates, we changed the amount of Malagoras required for skill enhancement in order to make hero development less demanding. However, we're aware that other issues, such as catalyst requirements, hinder players from fully nurturing heroes. Obtaining and enhancing equipment, one of the key ingredients for hero development, has relied heavily on randomly generated stats. Basically they're saying this restricts the use of many different heroes because it takes so long, and it's reducing the need, or it's reducing the use of strategy because people are only using the same team over and over because they can't be bothered farming all these different awakening materials. So they are going to find ways to make that easier. Made changes designed to make hero development more enjoyable and add new content where a variety of heroes and team comps can be effective. We hope these updates make Epic 7 more fun. You can find more information below. So we'll get into that in a second. But first of all, here is the first Guild Wars screen. I don't read Korean. I don't know what that says, but you kind of get the idea. This is supposed to be coming January 31st. Real-time PvP pits two guilds against one another. Main objective is to enjoy the enemy guild stronghold. I'm guessing that this right here is this guild stronghold. And you have to kill all these castles in front first in order to kill that. It says players must first destroy the castles positioned around the stronghold. Each member will be able to attack an enemy, and a victory or a draw will inflict damage on the enemy's respective castle. Once its health reaches 0, that castle will be destroyed. The whole process takes place in real time, which means the players can attack each other at the same time. However, castles currently under attack cannot be attacked again. There's not a lot of information on there. Here's the next picture. I'm assuming this is like home base, so you get a little better view of the home base. First guild to destroy opponent's stronghold will be victorious. However, if both guilds fail to destroy the opposing stronghold before time runs out, the guild that destroys the most castles wins. In order to participate, guilds must have at least 20 members. Up to 25 members can participate at one time. Guilds will be measured by ranking points that be increased by winning guild wars, basically the same as any other game like this. Guilds will be matched with other guilds within similar rankings. So here is the victory screen. You get a nice little chest here, and I've pre-read this, so this might be really exciting for you guys. Players will receive rewards by simply participating in guild wars regardless of victory or defeat, but of course, victories will yield greater rewards. Now, here's the exciting part. These rewards will include mystery bookmarks, which grants players a chance to summon the newest Moonlight heroes. Yep, you heard that right. Newest Moonlight heroes. We believe these mystery bookmarks will be one of the most coveted rewards from Guild Wars. That's crazy. So they're going to be putting new heroes in the game, and you can get them from your Guild War rewards, which means you don't have to summon them. Getting MLs from somewhere other than spending 120 summons is amazing. We've developed the Guild War system to be exciting for our community without being too demanding. Plan is to have Guild Wars available once every 2 days. So it's not going to be nonstop all day, every day. Once every 2 days, not too bad. Um, I mean, our guild is crazy active, so we don't really have to worry about that. But for guilds that are less active, it will make it a little more achievable anyway. Develop, yeah, I already read that. So it will be also updated potentially in the upcoming seasons after that. All right, so in-game chat along with Guild Wars, we already said this. Basically improving the experience. Here's a picture of the chat. Um, Kind of a slide over menu it looks like, and probably you can drop down and change it between guild and global. Now here's the information from the mystery summons. First of all, you can see a couple new units here. I don't know who these are going to be, but they look super cool. Anyway, Mystery Summons separates itself from our original Covenant and Moonlight Summon systems. Moonlight Summons will include a pool of the newest Moonlight heroes. After the Mystery Summon update, any additional Moonlight heroes introduced into the game will first be available in the Mystery Summon lineup. So, if you are there we go. If you are in a good guild and you're getting guild points, this is how you're going to get these new heroes. Is they're going to come in here and you're going to be able to get a chance to get them in the Guild Wars system before they're even available for in the Moonlight summons. So basically, you can get them for free before you have to pay for them. So no excuses if you don't get these things, or at least don't take the chance to get them. In addition, a pool of 10 3-star to 5-star heroes from Covenant and Moonlight summons will also be added to the Mystery Summon lineup. So it's only going to be 10 champs at a time. It says plus these other units. I'm assuming that means it's only going to be 10. Um, but it won't only be MLs. It will also be regular Covenant summons as well. And this pool of champions will change, and you'll be able to summon them through your Guild War rewards. Because the pool of available heroes in the Mystery Summon will be very small, players will have a higher chance to receive certain heroes. Heroes available through Mystery Summons will also be updated after a certain amount of time. If there's a certain hero you want, don't miss your golden opportunity. So I don't know how they're going to work this. Is it going to be, I mean, if you've played other games, you get like tokens from winning Guild War, and X amount of tokens equals one summon. I don't know if they're going to do that. If they do, then you could save those for whenever the champion you want is in the rotation that's currently present. Otherwise, you might just get the hero automatically. I don't know how it's going to work. That'll be interesting to see how they decide to do that. That's only 2 weeks away, so that's coming in a real hurry. Next, Hunt updates and Stage 11. So this I didn't see coming. I really didn't think that was going to happen yet. Seems really early in a game to add an extra stage of Hunt already, but they feel like it's appropriate. I know late game players are going to be super excited about this because it's going to have an opportunity to get much better rewards from your Wyvern runs. As of now, they may not see rewarding relative to the amount of time required to clear all the levels, especially at higher stages. Moreover, it's difficult to obtain certain equipment with appropriate stats, especially for higher level heroes that require certain equipment and stats to be effective. As a result, we plan to innovate and improve the hunt mode in many different ways. First, we plan to make changes to the first wave of hunt stages to prevent them from becoming too tedious and overwhelming. But these hunt stages will be challenging and require appropriate team compositions and strategies. We're also looking at the possibility of increasing the amount of materials dropped. That I really like. Upgrading the levels of dropped equipment and adding accessories to the equipment you obtain from hunt stages. So being able to get accessories as well as drops and hopefully still the crafting materials would be really nice. Just adding that little extra. Because sometimes like you do that run and you do like a Wyvern 10 run and you get 3 claws, 3 of the like higher level claws from the first from the wave, and then you get into the boss and you're like, all right, let's see what piece of gear I got, and you get 1 claw as your reward. that's a real letdown. It's like a real waste of time, especially if you don't have a speed team. That kind of sucks. So being able to get something else as well as your now 4 claws would be amazing, especially with the energy cost being so insanely high. Um, being like 12 energy and refreshing for 60 means you only get 5 runs per 30 crystals. You really should get more out of your more than just 5 runs, or get more out of your 5 runs. There is a downfall to this though, which I already read, and I was kind of disappointed. The next part says, however, any increase in rewards will need to be rebalanced by requiring more energy. I don't know why it requires more energy. Is that like a direct thing saying we are never going to give you full energy refreshes because we feel like this is how we're making our money? I kind of hope not. I'm really hoping that either they increase to a full energy refresh or they don't go crazy with this requiring more energy because it's already expensive. Like, it's going to be hard once crystals dry up to be a free to play player and play this game, which I know they don't want to do. Uh, anyway, an additional stage, Hunt Stage 11, will also be introduced. The boss monster for Stage 11 will look a little different than the original boss monsters from the other Hunt stages. Instead of dropping heroic grade equipment, the Hunt 11 stages will have a significantly increased drop rate for epic grade equipment. That's fantastic news. I won't be able to farm 11 yet, but hopefully within the next few weeks, I'll be ready to jump into that. Um, I'm super excited about that. The idea of not having to worry about getting lower level equipment and just getting higher level is amazing. Or not just getting higher level, but being able to have a better chance to get higher level is amazing. Moreover, we're looking into the possibility of providing a system which players can craft and create their own desired equipment. That's interesting. Again, this sort of system is available in other games. They just have to be careful about how they implement it. Please don't implement it in a pack. Like, don't make it something buyable. Make it grindable. Make it like the other drops that happen throughout the game. Like, put it in scenario if you have to, and just give the occasional drop of um, materials to craft this specific gear. That would be nice. Especially if it's something to do with rings and pendants, because the other pieces we have plenty of, and we can craft plenty of. Give us a way to get these rings and pendants, because that's the only thing we can't currently get in the game. Ideally, this system would only be for rings and pendants. Who cares about the other stuff? We already have plenty of stuff to grind it and obtain that equipment. Give us a way to craft, even if it's just crafting the rings and equipment. You don't even have to let us craft the specific stats. That would be my recommendation anyway, or my hope. All right, side story updates. Basically, they're saying in this, I already read it. Cole's Notes version is that basically once you get into world mode, it seems repetitive. They're gonna change it up so it's a little bit different. Also, players will be able to choose. Let me highlight that. Instead, players will be able to choose the difficulty level halfway through the side story. There'll be 4 difficulty levels available. Higher stages will require more energy but yield up to 5 times more event currency. So that's kind of nice. Getting more event currency for less would be incredible, or at the very least, making it faster to farm. Also, players will now be able to exchange their event currencies for a wider array. I can't speak right now. It's getting late. A wider variety of catalysts, and will be able to exchange more at a time. So, and it says up to 3 times the current amount. That's amazing. So, if the side stories could now be I mean, they might already be, but they could be the best place to get catalysts moving forward. So that reduces the stress of farming catalysts and increases the availability of these catalysts. Hopefully, that also includes the harder ones to get. Through these changes, we want to prevent our side stories from becoming repetitive and dull. We're aiming to add more excitement, aid hero development, and allow players more opportunities to strategize and grant better rewards, which basically really increases the importance of these events. It forces you to do them. You don't do these, and it's going to be an issue because you're going to have a hard time grinding those things, and everybody else will be way ahead of you. So I really like that. It makes it important. Adds kind of more value to the events. We believe that labs are unique. They made some changes. So they basically here, they just talk about the changes that they already made and why they made them. If you want to read this, you can go through and read it yourself. I'm not going to go over it for you. There's really nothing too exciting on it. But down at the bottom here, it says we plan on improving the raid lab by carefully monitoring the status of the following areas. Satisfaction with raid boss drop rewards, difficulty of the raid boss and elite monsters, and satisfaction with the current drops. So that's all good news. Hopefully they are paying attention to it, and if we don't find it good enough, then they'll fix it, or if it's too easy, they'll fix that as well. Um, but it's nice to know they're actually listening to our feedback. So that's pretty much it. Um, Actually, there is one more thing that you guys might be interested in. It's in this paragraph here. We have mentioned that a lot of plan changes in the past, including new specialty change heroes, guardian development systems, new episodes, and story journals. Our team is working hard to bring these to you in the latter half of 2019. Here's the important part. The specialty changes for Ruzid and Hazel will be released in January in that order. So I assume that means Ruzid is coming first, and then Hazel. There's an update tomorrow, which is the 17th. Then there's an update on the 24th, and then there's the update on the 31st. Does that mean we're getting Ruzid tomorrow? That might be a little bit of a leak because the 31st is the Guild War update, and there's only two updates before that. And if they're coming in that order, that would mean Ruzid this week, Hazel next week, and then the update the week following. I don't know if that's true or not, or if I'm misreading that, but that's what it sounds like. Sounds like Ruzid tomorrow. We should know in like an hour anyway. So we promise to release another developer's note once we have more firm plans for new content and any ideas in the current development. It's already been 4 months since the release in Korea. Since then, they're basically thanking us. So that's all good news. Now, what I do want to do is it is now reset time. So you can see I have the game running in the bottom corner there. What I'm going to do is we're going to scroll this back up. I'm going to put this on the Guild Wars screen for you guys so you can see that. We're just running this Crozet stage here, basically trying to farm things to upgrade our gear because our gear is not upgraded and it looks terrible. And our units are not doing the damage that they need to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this. We're going to make this a little bigger. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up, because it's already past the update, or not past the update, but past the release of the patch notes, we're going to finish this run up, and then we're going to open up the patch notes and see if there's anything interesting in there. Because I didn't expect this to overlap with the release of the patch notes, but I figure it's the end of the video. If you guys don't want to know, or if you already know what's in the patch notes, then you don't need to watch any further. But if you want to wait until the end of this run here, then I will let you guys know what's in this upcoming patch. Basically, we'll talk about the run, I guess, while we're doing it. This is only the middle difficulty of this because I'm farming up my brand new Belena and my Sid. I was testing some things, so I put Silk in there just for the speed buff because I wanted to see the damage between Sid with the speed buff at 6-star and Belena at 5-star. Both of them have terrible gear, so they're not doing great damage, but I wanted to compare the damage. Interestingly enough, if you guys didn't already know this, Belena does insane HP damage scaling. She does more damage against the boss with her first skill at 5-star level 55 or level 45 than Sid does with better gear at 6-star level 55. So he's 6-starred, he's 10 levels higher, he has better gear. And because it's HP scaling, she does way more damage with her first skill than he does with his ultimate. So I thought that was interesting anyway. All right, so this will wrap this up and we'll just pop open the update notes and I will tell you if the Ruzit is in there. See if our speculation was correct. go to the lobby. Date change. Let that update. Login day 27, which means we get 80 sky stones, which is nice. We'll pop open our free summon while we're here, because I'm sure some of you are wondering what that's going to be. You never know with these, right? Sometimes one summon, boom, nat 5. Not today. I bet she's a Ruzid. Oh. That would have been funny, though. All right. Let's see. Notices. Hopefully there is a notice for tomorrow. Otherwise, you guys just waited with me through that run for no reason. No? General news. Major future update. Login issues fixed. Finals contest. Fan art contest. Wednesday update for the 9th. Meet and greet. I'm going the wrong way. All right. Come back. Maybe it's not up yet. Login issues. Major update. Yeah. All right. So no patch information for tomorrow as of yet. We'll have to check back in a bit. If there's anything crazy, I'll make another video on it. In the meantime, thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Every little bit helps me out. I have been putting out daily content, and we've been streaming every day too, really trying to get this channel going on the new game. I'm really enjoying it. I hope you guys are too. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you all tomorrow on stream after the update. Bye, everyone.